Alright, as you can see, we have a new game update. It has flaming camels. So yeah, I'm just gonna take you guys through the update. There are some balance changes, all that stuff. So I'm gonna go through it and I'll share my thoughts and my opinions. This is game update 36,202. You can tell this game has never had any bugs, so they've never had to update it very frequently. Rob Perry, thank you very much for the sub. Coming in here right before we go. Happy Monday, everyone. We are hoping you staying healthy and happy, and think we have just the thing to help you part the clouds of March. A new update and a new celebration to bring the best of spring straight into your home. Along with the fixes and balance changes that accompany any game update, the team has been working on several new systems for Age of Empires 2. Today you get to enjoy the many food, please, of their labor. 4 brand. Oh boy. Oh boy. Still, the Golden Boy is back. Golden Boy is back. This will be coming to you very shortly. I'm obviously going to dominate these and give them gold, first try gold missions for sure. Unique 1v1 and team map pools in ranked matchmaking. We have been asking for this for a while. I'm really happy to see this is the case. 2 brand new maps, 4 lakes and Golden Swamp. At the end of this video, I will take you through those maps as well. I want to check out how they look too. So that's interesting. A new profile hub, now available via the main menu. Sounds great. The ability to view ELO in unranked lobbies. Awesome. Various balance changes, including a new unique 2 unit for the Tatars. Flaming Camel. It's the Flaming Camel, boys. The only time I've seen the Flaming Camel has been in one of the campaigns. I think it was the Tatar campaign. Oh, which campaign was it? There was a campaign where you sent Flaming Camels into elephants. It was magnificent. The Spring Celebration event. Be outside while you stay inside. Sounds great. And much more. Okay. There's still plenty of cool features and fixes in the works for April, thanks in large part to the outstanding community members who have stepped up with their feedback and bug reports over the next couple months. So pretty much what they're saying is this is all thanks to us guys. So Age of Empires, you're welcome from us. So this is just like the regular stuff, you know. Let's scroll down and get started. This is just how to do it. There will be a link to the update in the description of the video. You can check that out. Build Spotlight. Let's just watch this video quickly. Oh, look at those colors. Demos are blowing leaves. They're blowing up and there are leaves. What is this? What is happening here? What are we watching? Darts? Full darts? And then glorious pictures. Looks like the princess and the Joan. Looks great. So that's pretty much it. So, March 30th to April 4. We have 2 weeks now where the spring celebration is active. You can get 4 new profile icons. There's new saturated color palette during this event. It's a spring menu, 5 blooming mods. You can see here how they turn out. Again, these are not things I'm that interested in, but they're cool. So if you want to check them out, you can read through about all of them in the description of the video. There will be a link to the patch. And then here just shows how you get them. Let's skip that. Let's go down here. Let's go here. Art of War Extended. Let's see this. I haven't seen this myself. See what this is about.
With the massive support the Art
Yay,
of War
Turkmen
series has received, we're proud to announce the addition of 4 brand new challenges. These challenges are designed to build upon the knowledge and economic skills you've already learned in the previous 5 challenges. Land battles, an overall guide on military units and how to use them effectively. Formations, focusing on when to adjust formation and how to take specific
What was that? What was that?
Focusing on when to adjust formation.
That was next level, man. He does a split into a not split. What?
Naval battles, a demonstration of how different naval units are used in water warfare.
Even I don't know how to do that.
How to effectively
Silver incoming, oh shit.
Strongholds. The 4 new challenges focus entirely on military understanding and improving your battlefield control. Completing these challenges in the Art of War will help round out your gameplay by providing the fundamentals of playing aggressively, a core component of every Age of Empires match. Good luck, and keep collecting those gold medals.
Keep collecting those gold medals. Thank you, Turkman. I appreciate that, Turk. Happy to see you here. Dude, that was mucho perfecto. Great work. I will collect gold medals. So, the Art of War missions are short challenges designed to help players who are looking to learn the base mechanics of Age of Empires 2. Alright, so we have the 4 brand new ones. Land Battle. Learn about unit counters and basic maneuvers on the battlefield. Oh, I can't wait for that. Destroying a castle. Learn about early siege attacks against fortified positions. Oh boy. Naval Battle. Learn about the water combat and how to prevail on the high seas. Sounds great. Battle formations. Learn when and how to use formations to keep your troops alive and outmaneuver the enemy. Oh boy, this is going to be sick. Give them a try and then keep practicing until you can achieve a gold medal. First try, I tell ya. This will ensure that you will have the fundamentals you need to succeed on the live battlefield. Okay, game stability. Fix an issue where discovering the bomb cannons on Genghis Khan mission would crash. Okay, that's good. Fix variety of one-off crashes. Sounds good. And fix various issues when transferring restored game files. All good stuff. Performance. Reduce the file size of assets by 1 GB and by an additional 1 GB for players running the enhanced graphics pack. Continued improvements to how VRAM and RAM is utilized when running the game. Implemented various performance improvements. All good stuff. Cannot complain about this. Gameplay. Oh boy, Auto Scout. Auto Scout. Auto everything. Auto Scout is now available for all horse and camel variants of the initial scout units. I think this just means that if you're spawning on Mega Random with like a horse or on Steppe, you put those on Auto Scout as well. Fixed an issue where right-clicking, well, which is fine, just in case you wanted my input. I agree with that. Fixed an issue where right-clicking to attack a specific enemy on a mixed army could result in insubordination by the ordered units. I guess that means it's the problem that everyone has had when they right-click something and then the units just spread out and attack everything else. I would guess that's what this is, and if that's fixed, then that is great. We agree with that. Fixed a legacy issue where units tasked to attack ground would sometimes ignore the command and attack the closest enemy unit instead. This is an issue we've had a lot, especially with bomber cannons. So I approve very highly of this. Fixed an issue where defensive structures would sometimes stop attacking targets, which I assume is like towers and castles, which also has been a big issue. So I'm glad they have fixed this accordingly, apparently. We'll see. Packed trebuchets, which auto-pack when they chase another trebuchet, can no longer instantly destroy the enemy trebuchet without unpacking. Makes sense. Selecting more than one control group using shift no longer merges them into group by default. A new shift group depending option has been added to enable or disable this behavior. Selecting more than one control group using shift. Okay, but I like that, so I'm going to activate this. Attack ground is no longer available for trebuchets when playing 3D, okay. Fixed a rare issue where siege towers could be used to move units across terrain obstructions such as cliffs. What? You could do that? How did I not know this? Fur Celtica now applies to rams and siege towers which have units garrisoned in sight. Sounds good. Alright, here we go. This is, guys, I have some thoughts about this, so let's just get through them first. Steppe Lancers have now +1 attack, pretty much. Steppe Lancers felt quite underwhelming to a certain extent, but like I honestly think Steppe Lancers were okay. They were a very situational unit. And they're super good at raiding and killing vills. So my fear now is, now that I want more attack, they're going to be more efficient at raiding, all that stuff. And we're going to see more why I think I'm scared that this might go the other way again, but we'll see. Chinese no longer have access to the redemption technology. This is actually very big for Chinese. You might not think this is important, but Chinese got block printing last time, right? So they have 12 range. And the biggest counter to Chinese, since Chinese don't have bomber cannon, is onager. On siege onager. And Chinese had a counter to that, which was redemption. Now you no longer have redemption, which means you cannot counter the onagers and siege onagers anymore, or enemy bomber cannons. So this is actually quite a big nerf to Chinese against certain civs. But yeah, we'll see. I think Chinese are very strong, so I don't think it's bad that they lost it, but it's going to be a tough one for certain civ matchups. CAMELS no longer have access to redemption technology. That's fine, in my opinion. That's completely fine. And then this is very interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about this. They can now research the capped RAM in Castle Age. I like it. It's going to be interesting. It might be too strong, but especially for team games, I'm thinking it can be really, really strong. If you have a team advantage with CAMELS on your team, and you can make capped rams in Castle Age, that snowball is going to go out of control, tell you that much. But I like it. That's very interesting. It makes sense as well, because they have battering ram and fuselage, right? And then they have capped rams and castlage. Makes sense, but I'm a little bit worried about the snowball effect that can occur from this. But I think honestly it's going to be okay. Units, Kipchak now and Standard and Elite now fire +1 extra arrow. That was necessary because Kipchaks were terrible after they got nerfed so heavily. So we'll see. Maybe they'll be okayish now, but we'll see. Technology, Steppe Husbandry now grants its benefits to Steppe Lancers. Alright, Steppe Husbandry now reduces the training time of Scout Cavalry and Cavalry Archers and Steppe Lancers by 50%, was 80%. That's good. Again, if Steppe Lancers are... they only have +1 attacks, so I guess this is okay. It's not going to make them like ridiculous or anything. I think Tatters, though, are going to be really interesting. We'll get to that in a second here. Goth no longer have access to the arson technology. That's completely fine, because they have this thing coming down here. Civilization bonus affecting the cost of infantry units has now been staggered per age. Hallelujah. This has... I mean, we've all seen the Future of Goths videos. Yes. I don't have to say anymore. 20% cheaper in Dark Age, 25 in Feudal Age, 30 in Castle Age, and 35 in Imp. I like this, but I still feel like Goth might need some compensation. Because like the one thing they had going for them was that their infantry was cheaper in Feudal Age. Like they had 35% through all ages, right? So now it's going to be 10% more expensive in Feudal Age, which obviously is worse for Goth, but they're going to need some sort of compensation for that, I think, going forward. And so my prediction is next patch or the patch after we'll see some changes to the Goth. So yeah, the civilization bonus boosting infantry attack versus buildings now increments by +1 attack per age. This means that it's gonna be better than arson in the end, but you still get an extra attack in feudal age. I think in castle age is the same attack as with arson then, and then imp you're gonna have +1 compared to arson. So yeah. Anyone have the video of Goths? Dashing, just go to my YouTube channel and search for Future of Goths. There's a couple of videos there. And now this is the really interesting one. I think Tatars are now going to be potentially viable and also really fun to play. So Tatars now gain the thumb ring technology for free as a civ bonus. This is huge! It's a ridiculously good upgrade. It's a really good upgrade, a really good value. It probably doesn't make them suddenly, oh yeah, now they're the top tier civ, right? But this is a really, really good upgrade. I'm thinking like Drush Fast Castle Cav Archers things, like approaches, or even just Drush Fast Castle Crossbow. You have the longer lasting sheep, so going Drush Fast Castle, for example, is gonna be fairly easy, I would say, with Tatars, and now you have thumb ring for free on top of that. It's actually really, really good. Will you upload this review to YouTube? Most of you will be watching on YouTube while I speak this, so yes. And units, Keshik, reduce the training time from 20 to 14 seconds. Elite Keshik from 23 to 16. Keshiks are already, in my opinion, really a good unit. And they're going to be created super fast now. Guys, Tatars, boys, they're going to be good. I like it. All right, and this is what I'm thinking about, my fear with Lancers. Let's see here. Silk Armor now grants its benefits to Steppe Lancers. I wish I remembered the exact details of Silk Armor. I don't, but I think it's +1 Pierce Armor it will, like Steppe Lancers will pretty much have 1 more extra Pierce Armor right now. I'm just waiting here and hoping anyone in chat will say the exact details, so I'm not wrong here. Yeah, exactly like I knew that. 1+ Pierce Armor. So with the extra attack and extra Pierce Armor, I honestly think Tatar Steppe Lancers. Imagine you get hill advantage with Tatar Steppe Lancers. You're gonna dominate. I think Tatars suddenly are a viable civilization. They're probably gonna be really good. And why they are gonna be absolutely the best civ, just wait 1 sec. Timurid Siegecraft increased the bonus range of Trebs from +1 to +2. Awesome. I hated this upgrade. It was useless. And I'm glad they changed that. We might have given some feedback on that and told them that this upgrade is terrible. So, now guys. Timurid Siegecraft now makes the new Flaming Camel. Can't believe I'm saying that word as an Age of Empires unit. Guys, the Flaming Camel. Unit available when researched. a fast-moving petard with bonuses versus mounted units and elephants. We're gonna do so. This has masterpiece written all over it, guys. Masterpiece written all over it. Campaigns, Art of the War. This is gonna be on our screen. Going forward, it's gonna be filled with gold medals. You just wait and see. So yeah, we went through this. In addition to these new missions, we've implemented localized versions of Art of War introduction videos for all supported audio languages. Booming. Players can now properly advance to Imperial Age after building 2 Castle Age buildings rather than having to build a castle. I think this was a bug that a lot of people struggled with. So yeah, you guys stop making fun of me. I'm Golden Boy. Fixed a separate issue where players could advance to Imperial Age without constructing a prerequisite buildings. Okay. Rushing the enemy. The kill counter will now increment properly as soon as you start killing enemy villagers. Okay, sounds good. Campaign missions. Okay. Random maps. General predators will no longer spawn top relics. That's great. And then we have some map changes here. Alpine Lakes have gotten some updates. It's removed from the map pool, so Alpine Lakes are no longer part of the map pool, so these changes don't really matter that much for me right now. I don't think this map will be played very much anyway. Arabia, reduce the number of length of cliffs that spawn on the map, allowing for more open gameplay. That's great. Extra gold and stone deposits have been adjusted to distribute more evenly amongst the players. Awesome. Arena, deer will now always appear within the bounds of the player's walls. I like this. Makes it more fair for both players, since a lot of games, one guy will have deer inside and the other guy will have outside. So rather lower that random factor and put all the deer inside. Fix the bug where on occasion only 4 relics would appear. True, we had that a few times. I was wondering, it was weird, right? And then there will be more relics on larger maps. Hideout, extra golds and stone deposits have been adjusted to distribute more evenly amongst the players. That's good. They could also be really unfair. Adjusted the distance of stone and gold deposits to prevent them from blocking gates. Awesome. That's really good, actually. That's been annoying. Altered the way the map is generated to prevent players from overlapping. That's good. Guarantee that one pile of stone now always appears within the walls. Okay. That was also an issue, because sometimes you had both stones outside. Wait, Alpine Lakes is still in the map pool, but only for only one. I swear I looked at the map pool earlier and I didn't see Alpine Lakes. If it is, then I'm going to go back here quickly to look at it. So updated the map to ensure a more consistent and fair distribution of resources, including hills, forests, and lakes. Each player will now start with 1 closed lake and 2 small forests. Each lake contains 4 deep fish within the reach of shore fishermen. Okay. And in addition to this, fish and herdables, players now start with a boar. So it's not. Okay, so it's not. Gotcha. That's what I thought. But yeah, anyway, for this map would actually seem like it would be quite decent now. These changes are good. And Born to Die, the video will be up on YouTube very shortly. I'm going to upload it right away as soon as I'm done, so you can just go through it again there. Where were we? Hideout. Boars will now consistently spawn inside of the player's base. That's good. Groups of deer will now either appear entirely within the walls or well outside of them. Good. Mega Random. Add new map variations, so there will be more mangrove shallows terrain maps in Mega Random. That's good. I like that. And then adjusted the balance of deer spawns. That's good. Fix several bugs caused issues with generation of gold and stone. Good. Increased the amount of starting gold spawn on Empire Wars game mode. Okay, good. Lobbies and matchmaking. So this is also awesome. Added a tooltip to game lobbies that provides a detailed look at any player's stats, including their rating, rank, wins, losses, and win percentage. This is awesome, actually. I really, really love that they added some more small things like this where you can look and just have a look at these stats, right? It's something that has been missing, where you can just quickly like check something like this. The technology tree can now be viewed while in the matchmaking queue. Hallelujah! There was much rejoicing indeed. This is also something we've been missing, right? So we can queue and then we can still check the tech tree. That's awesome. Numbers of spectators in game ID will now display during the spectating match. That's good, or fine rather. Added the ability to pick your player color in ranked matchmaking. This now also controls your starting. But yes, we can play as yellow, boys. Yellow Viper is back. Yellow Viper is back. We're gonna make yellow flaming camels. I can't wait. Teams in ranked matchmaking now delegate their map bans to the party leader. Sounds good. Updated the default team selection from in multiplayer lobbies. Okay. Team positions can no longer be selected when playing custom scenarios. 2 new maps inspired by the community, 4 Lakes and Golden Swamp, are now available in the random map selection screen by default. I will check those maps at the end of this video, so just stick around for that. Fixed an issue where custom scenario lobbies would display okay. Fixed an issue where the game would run slower for players than spectators. That's a problem indeed. I wonder if this is the spectating bug, where the game keeps slowing down for spectators. I wonder if this is fixed with this. Actually, not sure. Implemented additional tracking and safeguards to defend against cheat programs. Good stuff. So, ranked map rotation. The ranked map pool is now unique depending on whether you're playing 1-on-1 or as a team. That's awesome. 9 total maps are still available in both modes, 6 that are playable in both, and 3 exclusive maps that only appear in 1-on-1 or Team Q. I really like that they did this because this was also a big problem. Like a map like Black Forest, hugely popular for team game. 1-on-1, not so much. So I'm really happy that they got rid of that and have switched a little bit. So like they're listening to feedback and they're making so many positive changes based on feedback, guys. I think I can't understate how happy this makes me that they actually keep updating the game every month and they actually take our feedback into consideration. I cannot stress how pleasing and satisfying that is for a player that is competitive and for everyone that loves the game of Age of Empires. It is absolutely awesome. So the 1-on-1 map pool is as follows: Acropolis, Arabia, Arena, 4 Lakes, Mediterranean, Mega Random, Golden Swamp, Hideout, and Nomad. So this means what's gone then? Golden Pit is gone. Alpine Lakes is gone. Is there anything else? Golden Pit and Alpine Lakes are the ones that comes to mind. I'm not sure if anything. Black Forest is gone as well, yeah. Black Forest, true. Islands? Was Islands even there? I don't think Islands was there. So yeah. So we have Golden Swamp here now, 4 Lakes, and Acropolis are the new maps here. It's gonna be fun. See how they look like. Team map pool is as follows: Arabia, Arena, Black Forest, Lombardia, Mega Random, Golden Swamp, Hideout, Nomad, and Team Islands. That's good. Team Islands is a good map for team game. Lombardia is kind of like an Arabia type of version. It's not that different from Arabia, I would say. And then obviously we don't know what Golden Swamp looks like. Graphics: the Slavs, Magyars, Lithuanians, and Bulgarians now have a unique set of sails for their ships. Awesome. Vietnamese transport ships now use the correct set of sails. Sea gates now have destruction animations. Imperial camels no longer wield their shields upside down when walking. I had no idea they did that. Torellis, I'm wondering if this change right here fixes the spectating bug. Because if the game would run slower for players, which it might be why spectators catch up so fast and always have to slow down. So my theory is that this may fix that. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Dude, the accent is on the I in Lombardia. Okay, gotcha. Like that's what I'm thinking. I'm not sure if that's exactly how it works. Yeah, terrain grid lines are now less intrusive. Okay, updated the visual looks of relics. Ooh, wonder how they look like now. Audio: Indian Invasion no longer says attack when tasked to move. Okay. Properly limited how gunpowder sounds are played when too many of them are triggered at the same time. Okay. AI: improved the effectiveness of AI players in the hamburger map. Fixed a rare issue where AI control players will continue to send units. Fixed an issue where AI control players will play too passively before. Oh no! Is this gonna affect our extreme AIs? Are they gonna start being aggressive? Man, every time I'm like starting to figure out the AI and like figuring out how I'm gonna beat them, they implement these changes and they just kick my ass. Fixed an issue where AI would occasionally resign too early in team games. How am I supposed to beat them when they do this? Fixed a rare issue where AI players would send tribute to the host. How am I supposed to beat them if they keep doing this? Captain Kips, thank you very much for the sub. Alright, Pathfinding. Fixed an issue where units would be paralyzed with fear instead of properly fleeing enemy aggressors. I'm assuming this is what they're referring to when like units are just stopping. When you click them to run and suddenly they stop. I assume this is it. And if that's fixed, that is hugely important and awesome. Fixed an issue where bombard cannons would fail to interrupt their attack move under certain circumstances. Thank you. Fix the rare issue where a trapped scout using auto scout would cause the game to lag. Okay. And then the scripting that we don't really care about. So, user interface. This is now something you can access from the main menu, where you have like a statistics profile for yourself. You can see the rating, rank, wins, losses, win percentage, etc. Campaigns, completion. Oh! Wait, where's the Art of War? This should be Art of the War medal, gold for me. We should add Art of War into this as well. But yeah, so the campaigns completion are there. Oh boy. I think I'm gonna have to 100% this, right? I have to finish 100% this so it looks pretty. Added a new player profile hub where you can view your game stats and collections. This is accessible directly from the main menu. That's what we just looked at. Fix the rare issue where chat messages were sometimes not sent to everyone. Okay. Just clicking a stack of units in the building queue. Now, this is awesome, guys. So if you have 15 units queued up, you can now hold shift and click and it will decrease by 5. The issue was always you could build 5 extra by holding shift, but you could not remove them. So this is actually really awesome. Really great quality of life feature, pretty much. All herdable cows will now show the correct message in the user interface when found. The minimap now updates correctly when switching between players using hotkeys while watching or recording a game. Awesome. Be hopeful. Thank you for the 500 members. Anticipating watching games with the adjustments. Stay safe, Viper, with your loved ones. Enjoy. Good luck. Have fun. Thank you. Be hopeful. Appreciate the 500 members, and same to you. And to every one of you, stay inside, wash your hands, and listen to the health organizations. All right. The minimap now updates correctly. We got that. The map seed is now visible. Okay, good. The game no longer inserts this in front of taunts. Okay. The chieftains technology is no longer displays an incorrect description in the notification area when researched. Okay. Okay, general palette mods are now possible. What is that? Is that like coloring? Coloring? Is this like different type of coloring for? I don't even know. What is palette? Chat. Tell me, sir. Tell me what palette is. Yes? Okay. Okay, gotcha. So it's unit coloring. Okay, awesome. It is now possible to use Opus encoded WEM files in audio mods. I know what that is. Scenario editor, don't really mind. Added a unique model for heavy swordsman. Ooh, interesting. So, and also they're investigating, of course, there's still a lot of people with latency and disconnect issues, performance issues, text filtering. They will look into this and probably improve all these things slow and steady, and game balance as well. With the rich variety of civilizations in the game, there will always be room for adjustments to the balance of power. This also goes for new features such as auto scouting, where we will continue to see what can be done to strike a balance between accessibility for new players and mastery by veterans in the game. This is really awesome that they have this type of look at this. They want to make it good for new players, but they also want to keep the skill for the veteran players. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Again, there will be a link to this update in the link of the description of the video. So if you want to have a look and see what it's like, you can do so. I'm going to quickly jump into the game like this, and I'm going to show you. So, spring is upon us, and Ninja Empires 2 is celebrating the turn of the season. A new series of challenges will bring some brightness and calm to your battles by sprucing up player colors. Some noticeable terrain blooming, fruit bushes that are now sprouting flowers instead of floral. Town center decor, a delightful adjustment to your arrows. Discover that and more as you complete the challenges. So, again, you know the drill. We can complete challenges and earn different things. But what I want to do is show you quickly here. Oh, what's going on here? Oh boy, this is not great, is it? Oh boy. Let me go back here. So there's supposed to be this like stats thing here somewhere. Accessible from, oh, there it is. You can click on your name in the top right and you will get these stats. Rank 4. I'm top 2000 team game player, guys. Top 2000. What? 0%? Highest, oh, guys. Gold player. Gold player. Gold. So apparently the user interface mods are bugging. INFP. Wow. Disable all. Something is very strange here. Let me restart the game quickly so I can give you guys hopefully a proper view on this, because this looks a bit weird. Apologies, you might want to jump forward a minute in the video you're watching on YouTube. Then Lizzie, I'm gonna do the new Art of War missions very shortly. Apologies, guys. We're getting into the game again. Hang on. This should make it say silver for me. Just put it into my game files. They will just make it only for me, so I have silver. No patch will ever fix silver, boy. Get out of here. Or you can edit this part out. I'm not editing. I'm recording a full file and I'm dropping it into YouTube. Editing? Think I got time for that? I ain't got time for that, man. Let me put this on. Okay. So, again, you can go up here. You have all that stuff. Again, just want to highlight this. Gold player, gold player. So, Art of War. Guys, gold, 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 gold. Same will be for these four very shortly. Gold there as well, by the way. Multiplayer. So, as you can see now in the ranked system, you have team bans and 1v1 bans. And you can see the map pools are now different. We have Four Lakes, Acropolis, and Golden Swamp as the new maps for 1v1. And if you go to team game, you can see the map pool is very different. And I'm really happy about this. You can also check the tech tree while you're queuing. Hallelujah, boys. Alright, and where's my color? I was supposed to be able to pick my color. If I click find match, can I choose my color? What? Didn't they say we can pick my color? How do I pick my color? Once you find your opponent, you can. Ah, okay. Cool, then we know that. So, what I want to do is go quickly to stand game. I'm going to put all visible. Not show you guys that I've been losing today. There's one. Nope, there's two. So, I want to do all visible. And I'm going to launch the new maps. So, Golden Swamp. And we'll see what this looks like. I'm going to do it for 1v1. So, it might look different for team game. We'll have a quick look in 1v1. So, this is Golden Swamp. You have a lot of trees, you have goldstone. There's two rhinos there. This reminds me of Bog Islands, just without the amphibious terrain all around. There's gold in the middle, so this is just like a amphibious terrain golden pit or gold rush. I like this. This looks interesting. This is actually going to be a very interesting map. I'm actually looking forward to play this. It looks very interesting. There's a lot of gold though on the outside, so you're not necessarily reliant on the middle gold. But looks fun either way. What was the other one? The other one was Four Lakes. F in chat. There we go. Let's check it out. Worth to fish? I'm not sure yet. Okay, so Four Lakes. This is just cross, isn't it? This is cross. Why didn't they just call it cross? Everyone knows it as cross. Why would you name it Four Lakes? Doesn't make it. I know there are 4 lakes, but it's cross, man. Okay. Okay, well that's pretty much it. Alright guys, I'm gonna probably end the video here. It's becoming quite a long video. To summarize, very happy with the patch. Can't wait to try Tatars, the Flaming Camels. Looking forward to the Art of the War. We're gonna kick their asses and get gold. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm very satisfied. Hope you're as well. Hashtag wash your hands. And yeah, how do I do an outro on YouTube? Bye.